planner peeps, it's Kim Odakov and KRO Designs here on my YouTube channel. I don't want to sound frantic, but I kind of am. And the reason is I have an hour. It is 4:01 and I have to start dinner at 5 o'clock. And if you don't know anything about me, let me just back up a little bit. I have 4 kids. 4 boys. I work full-time as a substitute teacher Monday through Friday. I don't have a cleaning service. I don't do grocery pickup. I make all of my own meals. And my husband works in Indiana from Monday through Friday, so I don't actually see him until the weekend. So basically, I'm on a rowboat in the middle of an ocean all by myself. But yet, I love to plan. I like to creatively plan, but I also functionally plan to make sure everybody is somewhat organized. And so my tools today are going to be showing you how you can get as much done as you can in 1 hour. I love Kinley's Doodles. I just got the physical box today. She did send me the box, the digital files ahead of time when I had like an hour to do. So I did all of this in an hour, what you see here. But moving forward, I have this insert here. This is just on sticker paper. I just covered the insert cover with the actual sticker paper. A die cut of Oliver. My printer is not printing out correctly the right colors, and so this is the Grumpy Bear collab that didn't print out right, so I'm probably going to toss it. Again, here's the Grumpy Bear collab. I just zhuzhed the front a little bit. I haven't decided whether it's going or staying. And look, I have an insert that isn't even actually in here because I took everything apart from February and I haven't gotten back to it yet. It is now March 4th. I have got to get myself in gear or else I feel frazzled. Plus I have these planning prompts that I need to insert here in here as well. So what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you my tricks on how to do this in 1 hour. Yep, 1 hour. I got to get going. So I'm going to do a voiceover. It won't be too fast sped up because I know you guys like to see exactly what I'm doing and I will talk you through it. But I got to get going. So I'm going to stop talking and get going. So hold your horses and enjoy the ride. We're going to jump right in and I'm going to totally freeze the frame because this is my first hint for you. Know your dimensions. Make sure you keep a list of all of the traveler's notebooks or inserts or EC things that you're trying to cut and insert and refer to that as you're cutting. I traditionally use a standard size notebook, so I always know those dimensions because I use them every day. But when I'm setting up a B6 or an A6, it's kind of difficult for me to remember what those dimensions are, especially for the secretarial and the dashboard insert pockets. All right, now here's the fun part. Now that I got all my insert covers cut, I'm going to go ahead and use some of the scrap piece of paper from cutting the inserts to decorate the fronts of my insert covers. I routinely use die cuts, extra scraps of paper, as you can see that I'm putting down on the right hand side. I did add a tab and then I did grab a marker to just do some ticking along the side. My second trick to getting planning done in an hour is to use a kit or an entire assembly of items from just one store. Makes sense, right? The person who designed the kit made sure all the colors, patterns, and supplies that you need to put up your planner are all matching. If you try to hodgepodge something together for a bunch of different shops, it's going to take a little bit more time. You can always add those things in the future, I think, but just to start off with a base, I would suggest using only one store. Now, as I freeze frame here, I just want to talk about what I did. I've got Oliver on top of 2 pieces of pattern paper, but I did need some dimension behind it, so I did add some zigzag and some outlining with a pen. Now, this insert cover is a little bit more challenging for me to start off with. I did use the inside part of the notepad that came in the kit, and then I saw these flowers and I thought, what a better way to showcase the flowers than kind of surround them with this notepad. Which brings us to our next point. My third point and how to plan on under an hour is to make a decision. I think most of the time we spend trying to come up with the perfect solution. can I just be honest? I don't think a perfect solution is ever going to work in any situation. You just need to make one. So in this choice, I decided I was going to go all in, figure out how many of these little flowers I needed to fussy cut, which does take some time, by the way, but it always adds just a more of a pleasing experience when you can have one single unit to be a showcase. I did add some zigzags on the top of that with some pen, and I thought it turned out okay. Off of that, when you recognize that something doesn't work, it's okay to move on. In this instance, I'm making a tag, and I love making tags because they're a great addition of texture and a placeholder that I use when I'm plannering every day. So in this instance, I have this grosgrain ribbon that I put on the top, and I ripped it through as I was pulling in. Then I went ahead and added a patch, and then again I ripped it out for the third time. So I said, clearly this ribbon is not meant to be. I switched up the ribbon. I think it turned out just fine too. So as I'm putting this together, I am going to I've cleaned off my workspace just enough to give me some space to work in. I do have a pile of extra parts over here that aren't garbage worthy, but they are going to be helpful when I start putting things on, like if I need to put extra stuff on certain covers. So here are the final covers that I did. Here's this last one, this Girl Boss with the tab here. I didn't have time to do the back side, but for an hour I think I did okay. There's this Just Start here, and then of course I think this is one of my favorites. I'm really liking Keep in Mind, Love's All You Need. Just so you know, for time's sake, it is now 4:51, and I always like to leave the last 10 to 15 minutes for the actual setup of putting it together, which is what I'm doing. This is going in the garbage can, and I think my new replacement is going to be this, for at least for this one here. I am going to toss this puppy. Bye-bye. Not big fan of what I was doing, but this will look lovely not only on this insert, but next to here as well. And of course, as you know, I need to get this together. And I also grabbed 2 rubber bands. I don't use jump bands, I use rubber bands. And I also need to put this one and also my planning prompts also in here as well. I'm going to put those along with my 2019 calendar. So I'm just going to go ahead and put those with a rubber band here. And I do need to rubber band these guys together so I have enough rubber elastics in my planner. You just go to center of each traveler's notebook, put a rubber band around the center, and then you put the center elastic around there. Sorry if I'm rushing, because you know I have like 5 minutes left. All right, so of course I need this insert here. And what a better way to have my Better Over Perfect planner prompts. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this acetate. That way I can see what that is exactly. Or excuse me, vellum. Silly me, it's a vellum, not an acetate. And these are the things that I don't plan for. My rubber band broke, so I gotta go grab another one. But again, it's one of those really easy things that I can fix on the fly. And then as I open this up, this slides under this rubber band here. And the only other thing is I have an extra vellum that I didn't plan for that I just went ahead and cut. I'm just gonna add around my 2019. Why not? Goodness, what's up with the rubber bands? I do have an extra tag. I'm going to go ahead and attach that over here with a paper clip. And I'm going to add my notes to self over here as well. Keep in mind, I'll put this behind here, right there. And then I think I need to put a little bit of another planner clip right there. That will be cute, super cute, hanging out right there. A little bit of green and some gold forward with the month of March. And I'm going to replace, and then this is going right in the pocket. We can put the phone back in here, another teacup. And the only thing we're missing is tabs on the front. I forgot to pre-crease it, but we'll make do. I also need one for here. This will be perfect. I'm gonna put this guy up here next to Oliver. The only thing I'm missing is I have a pen loop. I might as well add it because it doesn't hurt. And so when you get these it's just a piece of paper on the back of this. You just go ahead and peel it off. And I'm gonna stick it on the inside of my insert and kind of in a different spot just so I can get another pen in there. So if we stick it on the back side, right there, it kind of looks opposite here. And if you always wanted to put a little piece of paper behind, that would look lovely too. All right, let's do the final flip through. Here's the front page here. Again, I have to get my April in here. That's where this goes. Here's my March insert. Again, this is just printed on paper, sticker paper, and I just sticked it to the front of my March insert. Here's this insert here. I love this one. This is my favorite by far today. And we have Just Start here as well. And let's not forget our acetate or vellum in the back, as well as our tag situation going on here. Well, thanks everybody. I had a great time. It is officially 5:05. I went over by 5 minutes, but I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Now, gotta go put the chicken in the oven. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.